Hello and welcome to the Come Alive podcast. I'm your host, Meher Mirchandani. I'm a mother with a story, a business leader with a vision, and an author whose work focuses on transforming lives and relationships through a better understanding of self love. Today's episode is called How I Set My Goals, using 3-word goal setting by Chris Brogan. So, in this episode, I will share how I took action using this framework in 2021 and how I felt I've done now that we are at the end of the year. However, for now, my goal is to teach you the 3-word technique, how to choose those 3 words, and what they should mean to you to be effective. My 3 words was first created by Chris Brogan, a fellow author and also an early pioneer in social media. This technique was created to ensure that the actions you take during the year are encompassed in 3 valuable words that align to your goals. These 3 words are just the tip of the spear and must be followed by authentic desires, actions, and progress. He also emphasizes that by choosing 3 words, no more, no less, you create a compass for yourself that helps you make decisions faster and reflect regularly. In real terms, anytime you are at a crossroads or need to make a tough decision, like should I take on this project or new client, you must first ask yourself, does it fit in my 3-word set for the year? The answer should arrive sooner rather than later. As the famous quote by Benjamin Franklin says, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. I can't think of a better way to summarize what I call the December feeling, i.e., the feeling of knowing that you didn't achieve what you set to achieve a year earlier. From talking with clients, I have understood that the goals which often fade away or fail are either too vague, can be misinterpreted, or do not align with the person's authentic desires. There is literally no point in saying, my goal is to get a promotion when you hate your job. The opposite of this is to create 3 clean and clear words. And if your actions do not contribute to these 3 words, then they are false goals and a one-way ticket back to the next December feeling. So before I get into the 3 words I have set for myself this year, let me tell you about my past experiences. There was a year when I really wanted to get fit, and I had set to do a 20-minute workout every single day. I didn't work on it because I had not written it anywhere and I had not made a commitment to myself. Then there was a year when I wanted to read, and I told myself that I will read a book a month. However, again, there was no set goal, no word setting, and hence I didn't achieve it. So I've been using this technique for multiple years now, and I have seen progress. Let me share with you what I have done for 2021. My 3 words for 2021 were serve, contribute, and strength. Let me elaborate what they meant for me and how I achieved them. Word 1, serve. I chose the word serve to help ensure I publish my book Come Alive, Don't Just Exist by the due date of February 2021. The book is in service of fellow humans so they are able to better understand self-love and transform their lives. For me, the best manifestation of serve was to release the book on time. Word 2, contribute. After publishing and launching my book, I had decided to start coaching as a contribution. As mentioned in my book, all the proceeds from book sales and my coaching currently go to 2 foundations. The Palmon Foundation that supports students and scholarships in India, Bangladesh, and Nepal, and the Harmony House, India, which is a day shelter for children. My book is a momentary expression of my thoughts, and the word contribute is a reminder for me to take action on my thoughts and to support the causes I believe in. Word 3, strength. The journey of a coach and an author is a new one, an additional to the roles I am playing in my life currently. I knew I needed strength. I needed physical strength, emotional strength, and mental strength to progress on this journey. And hence, this is the word I ask the Creator every single day to bestow upon me. So now you know my 3 words and how they impacted me this year. So, how will you choose your 3 words? Well, here are some tips I picked up while studying Chris, combined with my own experiences implementing his approach. 1. Don't make your 3 words into a phrase. For example, publish the book is a terrible choice. The word the is wasted. Publish and any of the acts involved in it can be summarized in an umbrella word like share. 2. Make the words actionable. Expand is better than bigger. The more utilitarian the word can be, the better. Remember, these words have to become your compass. 3. Stick with the same 3 words all year. Every time I've changed a word, a month or 2 later, the year mucks up. I can't explain it, but once you start making changes, the results start to dilute. 4. Keep it simple. The years where I've tried fancy words with layers of meaning, I lost my way. Use plain words. 5. Make it meaningful. For clarity, I mean the words don't have to mean anything to anyone but you. Don't worry about explaining them to others. Don't seek approval of your words. Once generated, tattoo them on your heart and let them guide you. So, with your tips in hand, start deciding on your 3 words today. And let me end with this. You have the power to change your destiny. You have the power to become a better version of yourself. And you have the power to be who you are meant to be. So start with the 3-word goal setting. When you have direction, you will take action. Coming up in the next episode will be my 3 words for 2022. And I hope you have yours ready by then. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Come Alive podcast. If you enjoyed it, please leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts, hit the follow button on Spotify, and share it with anyone who you think needs to hear it. If you are watching this episode on YouTube, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, as well as leave us a like and a comment. I look forward to talking with you on the next episode. Thank you and lots of love.